Now look, we all know we have some breaking news out of Kentucky. A UPS cargo plane exploded just moments after takeoff from Louisville Muhammad Ali International Airport. I mean, what was supposed to be a routine flight turned into a devastating tragedy that claimed several lives and left investigators scrambling for answers. Look, y'all sit back and relax and stay into the end of this episode because we're about to unpack exactly what happened in those final moments, what caused this catastrophe, and what this means for the aviation industry moving forward. Welcome back to another episode of Eyes Low, Belly Full. As y'all know, this marks episode 190. So, according to officials, the UPS aircraft had just lifted off when something went horribly wrong. Eyewitnesses reported hearing a loud boom followed by flames lighting up the early morning sky. And within seconds, the plane crashed and exploded near the airport's perimeter. And at least 7 people were confirmed unalive and 11 others injured. That's a heartbreaking toll for an event that unfolded in less than a minute. I mean, emergency crews rushed to the site, but the fire and wreckage made it nearly impossible to save anyone on board. Now, here's where things get even more shocking. Investigators believe that the jet's engine separated from the aircraft mid-flight. Yeah, that's right. A major piece of the plane literally came off before the crash. And the National Transportation Safety Board is leading the investigation, alongside UPS and the FAA, just to figure out how this could have even happened. I mean, engine separations are extremely rare. They either point to a structural failure, metal fatigue, or a serious maintenance issue. And when something like that happens during takeoff, the most critical phase of the flight, pilots have almost no time to react, and the results are catastrophic.
We have new details about what happened in that cargo plane crash in Louisville. The National Transportation Safety Board says it believes the plane's left engine fell from the wing during takeoff. The death toll is now up to 12.
We have identified the cockpit voice recorder and the flight data recorder. This is what is commonly referred to as a black box.
The NTSB says the black boxes are built to withstand extreme heat and expressed confidence they'll be able to extract the relevant data stored inside. According to preliminary information released by the NTSB, the area around the left wing of the 34-year-old aircraft was enveloped by fire during its takeoff roll Tuesday. The agency says CCTV footage from the airport then shows the left engine detaching from the wing.
The engine that's been seen in some photographs. We do believe that is the engine from the left side of the plane. It is actually on the airfield.
Grade A Recycling was one of several local businesses in the aircraft's impact zone. Owner Sean Garber was away on business when he got a FaceTime from employee Georgie Dow, who was distraught.
She said, a plane crashed. And I said, you mean a plane crashed away from us? And then she said, no, the plane crashed on us.
It wasn't just a couple minutes. It wasn't just the plane crashed and that was it. It was an explosion after explosion after explosion. I heard, people yelling, where are these people? One of our truck drivers our vendors, his jacket was melted. He said he thought he broke his leg.
So it was so hot that people's clothing was melted.
And the engine that fell off that plane was manufactured by General Electric. I want to read you a couple of statements. Let's start with GE's. They say they are deeply saddened by the accident and supporting the NTSB's investigation. Meantime, the CEO of UPS sending a message to employees there as well, reading in part, our hearts continue to be with all who have been impacted.
Now, UPS has expressed deep sorrow for the victims and their families, saying that safety still remains their top priority. But this tragedy has also shaken the aviation world. I mean, Louisville's airport was temporarily shut down, and the residents nearby said the explosion felt like an earthquake. I mean, many didn't even realize that it was a cargo plane that crashed. That's how massive the explosion was. And for a company like UPS, whose global operations rely on hundreds of flights a day, this kind of event is not just emotional, it's operational. Every cargo jet, every inspection, every flight procedure will likely face new scrutiny. And what's crazy is that the timing is just wild. You feel what I'm saying? Because the things with the tariffs in China and the US and everything like that that's going on, like this is the wrong time for an airplane to be crashing. Not to mention that Kentucky airport is one of the main destinations for import and export and getting distributed across the United States and everything coming from different countries. You hear me? So just keep that in mind. Like the timing is crazy. Now, while most people think of plane crashes involving passengers, cargo aviation has its own set of hidden dangers. I mean, fewer crew, heavier loads, older planes. It's the side of air travel that the public rarely sees. And this Kentucky crash is a wake-up call about how fragile the most routine flight can be when something mechanically goes wrong. Whether it was a maintenance lapse or a cargo defect, the NTSB will be looking for answers for months. And the outcome could change how cargo airlines operate moving forward. Now, I want to hear what y'all think about this situation. How does an entire jet engine just fall off mid-air and no one catches it before takeoff? Was this an accident or something deeper? Go ahead and let me know in the comments below. And if this video resonated with you, go ahead and hit that like button. Give me a thumbs up and also subscribe and hit that bell notification for more episodes. I'm going to catch y'all in the next one. Peace.